First of all, welcome to this interactive session, and this video is meant for the student who are planning to join FTI Pune and has given the entrance exam for JET 2020. So first, tell us, there are two stages. One is the written exam, and then there is a orientation program. So how did you prepare for the written exam in terms of your theoretical part, which is multiple choice as well as subjective part?
The last year question papers were very useful for me. I mean, when I went through that, I understood that what are the questions which I don't know and what are the things which I need to prepare. I mean, when you see the pattern of the question papers, you came to know that which questions are likely to come. I mean, which areas. And then I came to know that my the film knowledge was less, technical knowledge is good. Then you can pattern. I mean, give pattern to the questions and then understand what we have to work. And also that this was my second attempt. So in first attempt, I had a very good idea of the written. Also, although I cleared in the first attempt, so I had a very good confidence while preparing for the second attempt.
Okay. So in subjective part, particularly domain specific, there are not kind of a pattern, I would say. It keep changing in terms of, there are some very generic kind of a question. Say, for example, describe about the lighting situation for a bus stop or something like that.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
how did you prepare for those kind of questions?
First, I mean, it's not that the questions will be definitely come in the same way. But when you are in the exam, I mean, there was one question I remember in the first attempt that describe your journey from your home to the exam center in 10 shots. If you remember the last two question paper. So this cannot be prepared on the head. So your instinct come and you on the point decide what to write and not. So it's not very very hard and fast rule. So for example, there are some questions that directors are the eye for the cinematographers are the eye for the directors, right? To come from that. Correct. So these types of questions, I mean, I had prepared. I mean, I had been thinking for that what to write and what not to write. So on the examination day, you just recollect your point and then write it.
Okay. Also, once you get a call, then there is an orientation program. So what were the day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4 activity in SRFTI?
Okay, sir. Well, when you go there, the first thing, I mean, when you enter the institute, you are mesmerized by how vast institute is. So, and then the first thing that they do is check your documents. That is very common. So we say that is day 0, and then the head of the department comes in and meet with every students and describes what they will do in the next days. So on day 1, which is the part of orientation, which I will say, it's not the part of interview. Interview is on the last day. Orientation and interview. Interview is planned with the deans, HODs, directors, or psychologists, or the externals. I mean, which is not related to. I mean, in which not the professor of your department will sit. The head of the institute will sit. And in orientation, only the departments are involved. I mean, your professors and HODs maybe. So in orientation, we had very few exercises and interactions also.
What kind of exercises you were supposed to do?
Okay. So it was photography. I mean, they had given us some themes on which we had to click photographs around the campus. They had given us camera, Canon 600D, and on those themes we have to click. We had given, there were also some time limits, but also not photographs limit. I mean, not clicking the limits of the photographs. We can click
What were the
unlimited
themes
photographs.
which were given, what were the themes which were given to you to take the pictures?
Okay. So these themes vary. In my first time it was different. This was also different. I will tell you about the
Do
same.
you recollect one or two themes from the first attempt as well as second attempt?
Okay. First attempt, it was development and contrast, lines and shapes which contrast. And there was one more. I'm just recollecting it.
Okay.
Okay, I will answer later. Okay.
Second attempt,
And
what were the themes?
second attempt, it was transience. It was nostalgia.
So how many pictures you were supposed to click, and what was the duration of the you people were given?
We can click as many as photographs we would like to, but we have to submit only one. We have to submit our cameras with the file numbers of the photographs for each theme, and we had limited time. I think it was 1 hour or 2 hours. I cannot remember. It was a limited time, and also that we had. So let us say, suppose there are 6 cameras. So all the students have been divided in different groups of 6 students, so that each group will issue the camera and do it. So there is also that the time of the day is also very important, because also you know the theme. Suppose you have thought a picture of development, you want to click, or a contrast. Suppose you went around the campus and go through and do the recce and found that this I will shoot. This had happened to me. And then when I went to shoot that, because my group has issued in the evening, so the look and the lighting was not so appropriate. So I had to make a new photograph out that at that time. So this is very also important, at which time you are going to click and at which time you are going to recce, uh, and after that you click, and it's not very tough. I mean, since you are cinematography and you like photographs, so you go and enjoy the process also.
Beside this photographic exercises, what was the interaction of the faculty member with the student? What kind of question did they ask you?
Okay, although this photography exercise was going on, there was also one more. There was also studio exercise. In first attempt, the studio exercise was, there was a setup. Okay, it was like a balcony of an old house, of a village house, in which there is a person, a khatia,
Yeah.
and there are 2 rooms, and there is no lights. There are, we had introduced about the lights at multi, baby, and 650, all those, and reflectors. We had been introduced to those just to give an idea of it. And on the studio exercise, we will go inside for the first time. We will have in 1 minute to have a round to see, and after that, when we are ready, we will be given 10 minutes to light up the scene as we like, and we can click as many photographs, and then we have to submit one, choose one. So they will see how your lighting sense is there. So this was in the first attempt. In second attempt, the studio exercise was like it was not about lighting, it was about composition. So there was a table kept there, and on another table there was some elements, books, glasses, pencil, cups, ropes, and all those leaves. Yeah. So like props. So you can pick any amount, anything, plastics, colorful plastics, and keep on the table and make pictures. And it was already lit up by three different. What I would say, 3 different directions: left side, right. Side light by left and right, and one backlight, all diffused. So we can switch off any one of the lights we want, but we cannot change the lighting. We just have to give a picture which looks good compositionally. In 10 minutes also. We were also given tripod, and professors would be there to see how do you react to that and how do you do this in the time limit also. So that was also very interesting. And
please carry on.
And this exercise studio, the photography, we're going parallelly. One group has to go outside and click photographs, and while one group will be doing studio. On both days, I mean, I would say day 1, day 2, these two were going on side by side.
Okay.
And then after this comes the personal interaction of you with the department,
Okay.
in which all the faculties will be there. The HOD this time was not there, last time he was there. And one external is also there. Apart from the final interview, one external is also there. And then they discuss your photographs and your composition photographs, studio photographs, I would say. And they would ask, what went behind this photograph? How did you click it? And then first, it goes on.
Roughly how many number of students were there in SRFTI orientation course this time?
There were 55 called, and I think 6 or 7 did not show.
Sure. So, and when there was a final interview, so what was the questions did they ask you, and how much time they give it to each student? In your case, what were the questions?
Well, sir, when I entered, so this was my second attempt. So when I entered, the first questions came from the external, that he saw that I am from IIT, and then he asked me, Roshan, I mean, you are from a premier institute, I mean, and also my marks were coming my IIT. It was some 5 point something CGPA. It was very below average. So then the first question was like me, that it was, I mean, it started very negative, that even before I am speaking, the question was like, why did your marks were very so less? So then I explained that I had some different, there were many subjects, and my specialization was very particular in some particular areas, not in everything. Then then the dean asked few questions about some technical questions were also there. For example, he asked about what are the different aspect ratios which I know of. Then I said I started with 4:3,
okay,
anamorphic and all. Then in the meantime, they were also telling me that, do you know what this 4:3 is called? So, I mean, I didn't know. So then he told me that it is academy ratio called. So it was very, I mean, informative, and they were also, I mean, boosting you up. It's not like they're demoralize you that you don't know this. They will always boost you up. One of the question was that since I was from IIT, then he asked me, do you know any IITians who have been a filmmakers? So I mentioned one. Then he also told me there is one that he has got a National Film Award, and he has a patent of CMOS of the RED camera.
Sure. So now this was primarily the interaction at SRFTI, but then FTI, you also went this in a second attempt. You also cleared the FTI entrance exam. So what was the process at FTI in terms of the orientation, day 1, day 2, day 3, and final? Could you just throw some light on that?
Okay. Process. I mean, it's definitely there was photography. I mean, even if you're a cinematographer, they will check how do you see. So they had also given us some theme about to click photographs. The theme was lines, just lines, and we have to click 3 photographs. But it was little different, because I will say we had not been recceed. I mean, we had not given time to go around and see what to click. We had just given the camera. We were all sitting in the room. Few students will given the camera. They will go out. They will click and they will come back. And we didn't know where they had gone. Also, that we could not click as many as photographs like in SRFT.
Okay.
In SRFT, we had click unlimited photographs. So in FTI, we can click the shutter only 3 times.
Okay.
All those, whatever you click it will be displayed. I mean, it will be submitted. And it was all were in black and white. So there was no color, and it was in manual focus. Everything is manual. Shutter speed was fixed. You can only change the aperture. ISO 100, shutter speed 100. You can just change the aperture. And also interesting thing is that when we click the photographs of our three, which is the different apertures, later they asked a question paper, what were the apertures of your the 3 photographs. So they did not say that we will ask this question. So it was very tricky.
Nice.
So I mean, we clicked photographs. This was one of the exercises. And second, we had given video cameras
Okay.
to make a clip. I would say a sequence of 3 shots. And it should the condition is that it should involve a person.
Okay.
It should be around a person, and we could not zoom in while taking the shot. Do you know like the P2 cameras we had in this craft? Yeah.
Sure.
So just like that we had zoom, but we can use the focal lens, different focal lens on our 3 different shots, but cannot use more zoom in during the shot. And we had to make 3 clips. We had to take 3 shots so that a story or something, when we combine them, the story comes out. And we had, and also that we were in 3 or 4 groups, I would say, 3 people or 4 people in were given 1 camera and 1 attendee, 1 tripod, 1 umbrella. So one person would start, and we all would act, or we would help them to balance the camera and all this. So it was also a time limit that we have to did it in, I think 10-15 minutes around, so 15, I don't remember exactly. And the total clip length could not increase 1 minute length.
Okay. Also,
After this,
yeah, please carry on.
After all this has been done, I mean the photographs and this, then on next day they would be review. They would review our all photographs.
Okay.
So we all, I mean, this is very, I would say, thrilling to see your photographs on a big screen, all of teachers and students sitting there. So they all be sitting, and one by one your photographs come, and then you will see what others have clicked and what you have clicked, where you are standing.
Okay.
I mean, what did you do wrong, and all those things. There were no, I mean, question answers on those photographs at that time. But later there was one more exercise, then the person interaction. The third exercise was they had given us a frame,
Okay.
wooden frame, in which a background was black, white, gray, different. I mean, you can choose any one of them. And there were some cut pieces of colored papers, some rectangles, some squares, some triangles, some small pieces, some big pieces. Very, I mean, if you random cut the papers, how would it look? Random mixed. So it was all kept there, and we have to make an art piece out of all these, I mean, cutouts.
Correct.
So everyone was making another thing, and they would say, and after that, the final interview, I mean, one more interaction was there with the HOD and the external. External was Maheshani sir. And after that, the interview went last.
So finally, you had a choice because you got the selection in both the institute. So What was your basic reason to choose for the SRFTI over the FTI? Because normally people prefer to have FTI as a first choice, but you finally selected the SRFTI. So what
Yes.
made you choose SRFTI over FTI?
The first thing that I am not saying that FTI is anywhere less than SRFTI or SRFTI. Even if I am going to choose anyone, I will have to deselect the other one. So for me, the interview and the interaction process, I mean, I enjoyed very much at SRFTI more than FTI. So I mean, I was very confused. I mean, I didn't know at that time what to where to go. So I thought that the way the faculty interacted with me at SRFTI and all, I thought that I will learn more. I mean, that SFTI for me, it was. Then that's why I took the decision that I will choose SFTI. It was not, if I had not been selected SRFTI, then I would definitely choose FTI.
Sure.
But since it was a two option that I had chosen. So, I mean, still, I think that, I mean, if I had FTI, then I would have named that I'm FTI as well. But I can learn anywhere if I am ready to at any institutes. So that's why I'm enjoying my time.
Okay. And also, since after the first attempt, you wanted to utilize this time before you apply for the second time to the joint entrance exam, you also joined the craft. And so how did this practical training which happened over there help you for the studio exercises which you did at SRFTI?
I mean, the one I mentioned, that the lighting and the compositional studio. I mean, since in craft we had done the pack shots, which I remember very. I mean, you also reviewed our photographs. So it was, I mean, it was not so very
Scary.
threatening there that, yes, sir?
You was not scary with those setup over there.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, so but in first attempt, when I saw the lights, I mean, I didn't know what to do. I think on first attempt the lighting was not so good.
Was not
So
so good or was good?
I think, I mean, I don't know. I had very less idea of lighting. So even I mean, if I am doing something, anything by accident, then it is not I mean, it is not the piece of art. I mean, I would say, but I should know. So I didn't know what I was doing there. I mean, the lights, I just put one backlight and this one bounce. So being studied at craft, I mean, I I had a very good idea about what to do, and the scary part was removed after joining the club.
So now the already the learning has started in SRFTI. Was the 6 months really useful in terms of the pace, the way the institute works, the way
So I didn't get you
I'm saying
aspect.
now finally you joined the SRFTI. So do you find the training part over there is really worth giving that much of time and energy?
Yeah, I would definitely say. I mean, in the first semester, we'd hardly get any time for ourselves. All the classes, all the practicals.
Okay.
I mean, I learned discipline, how to be. I mean, and the most important that there are so many good teachers and faculties, and you cannot miss out anything, any lectures, and how wonderful friends you have there. You learn from each other. So it's a very good. I mean, I would say I'm very glad that I joined SRFT.
So once okay, so anything specific you wanted to tell those aspirants who wanted to come for the orientation course, and if they get their exam cleared, right now the lockdown is going on and there is no certain date when the result would be announced, so they wanted to utilize this time. Any particular advice you would like to give it to the student who has appeared in the JET 2020?
Sir, I would say that my biggest difference between my second attempt and my first attempt was that not about my knowledge, but about my approach to my work. First attempt, I was thinking about ki, I have to get in this college anyhow. I have to be a student of FTI or SFTI. I was just graduating from my institute, I mean, from my IIT. And I wanted to go somewhere. When I'm coming out, I do not want to come at home. I want to be in some another forest. So that was in my mind. But when I did not get selected, when I came out, then it struck my mind, and then it told me that Roshan, uh, what did you want? Did you wanted to join FTI or you wanted to be cinematographer? So I would say for all the aspirants that the first thing you in your mind should be that you want to be a filmmaker first, and then a student of FTI and SFTI second. It should not be your first priority that this, even if you are not selected, it should not be that if you are not getting selected, you will be filmmaking or this. I mean, the first love should be there. Then you are going to just learn there. So don't be very stirred. I mean, don't be very sturdy to prove that you deserve there. Be patient. Keep yourself low because you are going to learn there, not to prove something else. This will help. I mean, even if you are not selected, I would not say you should forget about getting selected. I mean, you should just go and enjoy their time. Even if I was not selected in first attempt, I had a lot of learning opportunities. I learned what a cinematographer need to be, what I have to be in for a cinematographer. It's not just clicking pictures. You will learn so many things
Sure.
there.
So thank you very much for being with us. It was really helpful for many aspirants, and thank you once again. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
So guys, this was an interaction with the Roshan. So if you really like this video, please don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you will get the update about various videos. We intend to publish 3 videos every week so that you will get the updates. Thank you very much with us, and I hope it was a fruitful discussion for your orientation preparation.